Yes.
Okay, cool. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Timothy Hill, and I am the producer of the Heart to Heart Relationship Talk Show. Today, we have an interview with Marcus Dwayne, who is the author of the book Black Sperm. What's up, Marcus? How you doing?
I'm doing extremely well this evening in a hot ass city called Dallas, Texas. But I'm hot. I'm doing extremely well.
Okay, good, good, good.
Yeah.
So we're excited to have you on the show. Also, I'm sorry, joining me is the co-producer Trina. But we are very excited to have you on the show October 24th. Knowing
Great.
that you're
Great.
you're an author and everything, could you
Yes.
tell us a little bit about your background and how you got into writing?
Okay, let's start where born and raised in Detroit, Michigan. I was fortunate enough to go to college in Louisiana, a place called Grambling State University. After, 4 and 5 years of education, I got a degree in marketing and moved to Dallas, Texas. And I've
Okay.
been here ever since. The writing came later, and I was blessed to know that I was on the planet to write.
Okay. And how'd you
That's
get
where
the
it
name?
started.
How'd you get the name homeless? The homeless. When did that kick in?
Ooh, ooh, you going deep on me, baby. So early. How did I become the they call it the homeless writer.
Okay, homeless
Well,
writer.
the homeless writer. Well, they tagged me that name uh where November 5th last year I got evicted from my apartment, in which I was paying $2,000 a month on, and some one day I found out I was evicted. Well,
Mm,
at that moment, the book that I wrote was called The Black Sperm was coming out, but I had to find somewhere to go. So I just saw a hotel, gave them 30 days. I need somewhere to think, and I got there, and the lady there, and everywhere I go, I give everybody a book of mine that I written. I may give
okay.
you a book 10 years ago. Here, how you doing? How you doing? So I gave everybody staff. I was here 30 days. And then the lady said, "Hey, Mark, you a great writer. I love that book. Why are you here?" I said, "Well, right now I ain't got nowhere to go because I'm okay." She said, "No, no. Are you homeless?"
Mm,
I said, if you want to call it that. Oh, but you're a good writer, though. You're the homeless writer from now on. And
mm,
so what I did, I said, okay, let me play with that. And I went online and posted something. Over 200,000 people came out.
that's what's up, man.
So over 200,000 people came and like, whoa, you the homeless writer. And then they started research to find out that and I was a man that written over 39 books. So
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Trina, you got a question for him?
Yeah. Hey, Marcus. So,
Hey sis, how
Piggy,
you doing?
good, thanks. And just to say, I understand the whole heat issue because I'm in
Uh-oh.
Kingston, Jamaica, and it's hot right now.
Hmm.
Like, what time is it? Eight
Yeah,
o'clock at
a
night?
lot.
It's hot. So I get it.
Yes. Yeah.
Piggybacking on your book deals, I read where you had a book and you entitled it "How to Eat It the Right
Yeah, yeah. Everybody want to know about
Way."
that one.
Now, what
Eh,
is that book about?
well,
What's that book
well,
about?
well, well. Let's go backwards a little bit. So I haven't what they call. People ask me one question: Hey, how many books have you written? What have you done? I actually written 39 books, but I publish. It's the difference. I can write and throw it in the library, but I only publish four. And the reason I stopped printing or publishing books, I said I just love to write, so let me just write. But because I got kicked out the church system, they just barred me, and I was so
Mm,
mad and angry at the church. I said, "Fuck them," whatever. I mean, I didn't mean to say it that way, but they were the ones who grabbed me when I came out of college and said, "Hey, y'all, you are a good writer." Da da da. They were loving me. They were sent for. I would get paid. That's all I did. And then I wrote a book because a lady was like intrigued about black men, and the book was titled "How to Eat It the Right Way."
mm,
And when I wrote that book, I gotta say this. That's that book there. I probably sold more books of that one than I sold any books I've ever written. However, that was the book that stopped them from inviting me. They were like, "No, you can't come," because see, the churches were the one who started me up. They
Right.
were the one that,
Mhm.
"Hey, come on, we gotta." It's a background story behind me, and then I'm gonna get right to it. The background story of me is that I'm a brother that couldn't read and write till I was 21.
Mm.
Just imagine that. I
Okay.
could not read or write. I skated the system, and I was in college. I could not read and write. And then the ladies, boom, we're gonna teach you how to read and write. And Grambling State University, those people were so great to me, and I eventually graduated from college, got a degree, and then all of a sudden, I just all I want to do is write. So it's a huge background story. So the churches were feeding off me because they were like, "Oh, you're the guy that couldn't read and write. You come to the church and tell them tell your testimony and all that shit. I mean, all that stuff. Excuse me." They would say that, and I would go and that. And I say, I got creative. I say, man, I'm a creative writer. So let me write a story about a minister who went around and preached about how to eat the goods, the cookie, the nice things the right way. You know what I mean? So I wrote and I say this to this day. I can't keep none of those books after 10 years. And I'm gonna have to reprint it, but it's one of those things that's how and why I wrote the book, and it was eventually it'll come back out. Did I answer your question? Because I talk a lot. Go ahead.
Not well. I just wanted to know you kind of did touch on what the book meant, and you touched on the history of how you came about writing that. So you did. So thanks.
Okay. Good,
The
good, good.
So,
church.
so, 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 I guess getting back to, I guess what this book was about, is this something that you made up, or was this stuff like tested as far as like how to eat it the right way, and you sat here and documented and took
Oh,
note, like
you
how
know,
like
you want to know if it's true or is
I
it
mean, I'm just saying,
fictional or is it?
that's
I mean, I
good.
understand, but check this out. As a artist, when you write, when you paint a picture, you pull your soul out into it, you figure it out, this is it. When you write a
Mm,
story, you want it to be authentic, right?
all
And
right.
so people always ask me, is that a true story? Absolutely. To me, it is because that's
Okay.
how I wrote it.
Okay.
Yep.
However, when you
That's your
look at it
truth.
like, yeah, that's the people say, oh, it's a fictional. Well, it's a fiction, but it was a true story that I wrote.
Right.
So, you could take it and leave it, smoke it, and do what you want to do.
Speaking of your books, let's touch on the Black Sperm for a minute.
Mm.
I did have a chance to read the first chapter of it, and
Mhm.
it really pulled you in like from the very first page. So,
Yeah, yeah.
kind of talk to us about how you got to into the Black Sperm and what that's about, how you developed that.
The Black Sperm. Ladies and gentlemen, the Black Sperm. That title came from my son. I got to give him credit for it. Now, I got to tell you, it's a background story behind everything I do. So, this is the
Right.
background story. I'm on a balcony of my house, right? I'm looking down, and on the second floor, my son get dropped off by a woman. And I looked at him, and he's 21 years old, and he goes and kissed this lady. They hug and they kiss, they come upstairs, and I was shocked because that was the first time I see my son kiss a woman. I was happy, but I was different. I was a little different. He came up to the balcony. He said, "Hey, Dad, how you doing, baby?" I said, "Hey, man, who's your girl?" He said, "That's my lady." I said, "Oh." See, the thing was that was a white woman,
Okay.
and so I was, "Ooh." And I was looked at him. I said, hey, that's your girl? He said, no, my dad, she's Hispanic. She is not white. She's Hispanic. I said, oh, okay, I understand. He said, well, why have test the mark on a black woman? Your mama black, your grandmama, your auntie, all the people in your whole generation is black. So why haven't you test the market at 21? He said, son, he said, Dad, I can you hear me? Would
Yeah,
never
good.
date. I would never marry a black woman. I said, oh shit, what did I do wrong? I said, hey, ho, let's talk about that. Why won't you date? Or he said, black women are crazy. I said, stop, son. Your mama, your grandmama. He said, no, Dad. Here's why I won't even date. He said, you gotta understand. When I went to high school, there were 50% people were black, 25% were white, Mexican, Hispanic, Asian. And what happened is I learned that Asian women like to challenge my intellect, and I like that. I found out that Hispanic women love to cook and they like to feed me, and I like that. He said, white women don't give a shit, Dad. They don't care. You know why? They get mad at me, or they mad because they daddy don't like black people. So they come to us. He said, but black women, when I come to them, they come to me with, I gotta have something to give or something to share. But not the main reason. I just saw what mama did to you. So what happened? When you left, Dad, she said how sorry black men were. And I heard that from the age of 13, 14, 15. I hear her talk about black men. And I told myself at 17, I would never want a black woman because I think they're crazy. Then he said, but Dad, I love you. I know you're right. Write about the black sperm. He said, because I think they're coming after us because of our sperm. I said, oh shit. The first thing you do as a writer, you go get shit, what, copyright. I went out there, then that was it. Now that from that point on, I just said, you know what, there's something to it. It's so powerful. And the black sperm. And I went to it and I knew I had something good. This is how I knew it. I was approached by 3 people in November when the narrative went out about me about being homeless. Homeless don't mean that I'm broke. Hell, I'm paying $2,000 a month. So how can I be homeless? But that's the narrative that you're homeless, you want something. You're homeless, you need something. No, I just live in a hotel. But these people came and they sat me down and said, hey, look, you got something good. They offered me $250,000 to buy the rights to the words and the narrative of the black sperm. Now they weren't our people. They were from another nationality and another race of people, typically white. And I said, no, Lord, I got something good. And from that day, it flew from that moment. And then I was in a point where, what's next? Now it finally came out in paperback. You know, Everybody can go get the mother. It came out in paperback. And
Okay.
now I'm just on a tour now. I'm on what they call a writer's tour. You go around. I'm going to California. I'm in Texas. I'm going to Los Angeles. I'm going to San Francisco. I'm doing this and just getting black folks to, support it. Don't want to beg for nothing. I just support it. I written it. And then what I'm going to do for them, for us, what I'm going to do for us, I'm going to release a book every 3 months. I got enough books that I've written. The world can't wait to see the shit. So I've been blessed to
Okay.
be able to cultivate and write for 30 years. I didn't release but 4 books and survived and went through this. And now I'm able to share with the world a journey, a wonderful journey. I got plenty of books that I've written that no one saw. So
Okay.
that's exciting about the journey that I'm on. And I want to thank you and your host and everyone there for giving me the opportunity, to come up. Y'all from my hometown, aren't you? Y'all down there in Detroit, right?
Yeah, we out here in the D.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
love my city. God damn, I love it.
Uh, well, Marcus, we definitely look forward to having you on the show. Do you have any questions about the show that we can answer real quick? I mean, it's gonna be a good show. People submit their questions into it. Um, you gonna get to answer them, give your perspective. You know what I'm saying, from your point of view. Any questions?
long as long as I don't get penalized for cursing. That's
no.
Nah.
I have a tongue that God's working on me, man. I curse a lot, man. I fuck it. You know, it's my best word I ever use is fuck it. I say
Fuck it.
fuck it. I just fuck it, man. I can't, you gotta be real with things in life, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
next
yeah.
word I use a lot, like motherfucker.
I hear you. But
That
fuck is my
mother
favorite
that
word too. So I
you
definitely
know,
agree
Hey
with
now, hey now.
and it slipped. And please me, young lady, I do apologize.
you.
I am a gentleman. But yeah,
No worry. No topic
I
is
do
taboo. It's okay. It's
it.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
So that was Marcus Dwayne. My name is Tim. I am the producer of the Heart to Heart Relationship Talk Show. You can find this show on Eventbrite. Tickets are currently $5 early bird, and then they go up to $10 next after this Friday. So go out there, get your ticket. Go out there and get your copy of the Black Sperm. So you can read that, check that out. And other than that, we will see you guys.
Also, I
Oh,
got
my
one
bad.
last thing.
Hold
One
on.
last
Let
Go
me
ahead.
just add.
Yeah, and
thing.
no, go ahead, Marcus and then, Trina. Yep.
No, I just want them to know, the people that are listening to us, because a lot of
Uh-huh.
people say, "Man, where are your books at? It's on Amazon. Where are your books? I want to get. I want to get.
Oh.
I have over right now. Thank you, Jesus, glory, hallelujah. I have over close to 300,000 people kind of finding light and trying to figure out who in the hell I am.
Okay.
But they trying to know where the book at. I like to just say, look, let's go to HTTPS colon // the Black Sperm. That's it. The Black Sperm. Go there, enjoy it, and let's make love to each other. Shit, let's do it.
Thanks for that, Marcus. Well,
All
just to
right.
shout out our sponsors, we have Huron View, what's it, Royal Suites, Smashing Concepts, and Black Legacy, and of course, the Spit that we have. And with every ticket that you guys purchase on Eventbrite, you will get a copy of the book. So get those tickets. Anything else,
All
Tim?
right. Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, no. See you guys October 4th. We're looking forward to a great show. Don't forget to get your tickets.
All right. All right, Marcus.
All right. We there. We done. We
All right,
done.
Marcus. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, yo, thank
Yes,
you. Appreciate you. I'm sorry about it. I'm just trying to be natural.
sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna love this. Love on it. Yeah, thank you. Okay, we good. We good.
We good, man.
We're
See you
good.
Hey man.
24th.
All right, man. I want to get a tape of that. I post that shit all over the world, man. Give me that.
We'll send it to you.
Okay, brother. All right, man.
All right.
All
Yep,
right.
yep.
All right.
Mhm.